In a landmark decision, the United States Congress has officially approved the transfer of a retired warship to the Philippines, a move that has been months in the making and closely watched by international observers. This agreement marks a significant milestone in U.S.-Philippine relations, reflecting a deepening partnership that stretches back over a century. The decision sends a clear message of unwavering American support for its oldest Asian ally, reinforcing the enduring ties between the two nations. For the Philippines, the arrival of this warship is more than just the acquisition of military hardware. It represents a leap forward in naval capability and a boost to national defense. Defense officials in Manila have hailed the transfer as a monumental step in modernizing their navy, enhancing their ability to protect maritime sovereignty and responding to new security challenges. U.S. lawmakers, meanwhile, have framed the decision as a strategic necessity, especially amid rising tensions and growing competition in the Indo-Pacific region. The ongoing disputes in the South China Sea have put the Philippines on the front lines, making this transfer a timely and critical response to evolving security threats in the area. With this ship, the Philippine Navy will be able to conduct more effective patrols, assert a stronger presence in contested waters, and better safeguard its maritime interests. The transfer stands as a concrete demonstration of America's promise to stand shoulder to shoulder with its allies, not just in words, but in action. For many Filipinos, the warship is more than a military asset. It's a powerful symbol of national pride, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the Filipino people. The transfer resonates far beyond government halls, offering reassurance to the public that the Philippines is not alone in defending its rights and upholding its sovereignty. As the ship prepares to serve under a new flag, it will stand as a floating emblem of U.S.-Philippine friendship and shared commitment to peace and security. Preparations for the handover are now underway, filling both nations with optimism and a renewed sense of purpose as they look to the future. As the sun rises on this new chapter, the historic alliance between the United States and the Philippines is set to grow even stronger, promising greater cooperation and shared security in the years ahead. The U.S.-Philippine military alliance is rooted in over a century of shared history and the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty. This pact has guided both nations through global conflicts and regional challenges, adapting to new threats over time. Joint operations, from counterterrorism to disaster relief, have built deep trust and interoperability. Annual exercises like Balikatan strengthen personal and professional bonds between service members. Despite occasional political strains, shared strategic interests keep the alliance strong. Today, with rising tensions in the South China Sea, the partnership is more vital than ever. The U.S. sees a strong Philippines as key to regional stability. This warship transfer is a modern expression of the alliance's enduring spirit. It proves that the U.S. and the Philippines stand together in facing today's security challenges. Transferring a retired U.S. warship is a strategic, cost-effective way to boost an ally's naval power. For the Philippines, acquiring a new ship of this class would be prohibitively expensive. Instead, they receive a capable, refurbished vessel at a fraction of the cost. These ships, though retired from U.S. service, often surpass the capabilities of existing Philippine Navy vessels. The transfer includes upgrades and hands-on training, building technical expertise and professionalism. Filipino sailors learn directly from their American counterparts, ensuring operational readiness. This process strengthens human capital and long-term sustainability. The act of transfer signals deep trust and commitment between the two nations. It enhances interoperability and cements military ties. Ultimately, the warship is a powerful symbol of shared commitment to peace and stability. The new warship is a transformative addition to the Philippine Navy. It brings advanced sensors and combat systems, vastly improving maritime surveillance and deterrence. The ship's presence in contested waters sends a clear message: the Philippines is serious about defending its sovereignty. It elevates the Navy's role in joint exercises, making it a more capable partner. Morale among sailors will soar as they operate a modern vessel, inspiring pride and motivation. This boost in capability attracts top recruits and drives organizational improvements. New training, logistics, and maintenance standards will ripple across the Navy. The ship acts as a catalyst for modernization, not just in equipment, but in mindset. It pushes the Navy to become more efficient and ready for 21st century challenges. This is a true game changer for the defenders of the Philippine archipelago. Transferring a U.S. Navy warship is a complex process, starting with a formal request from the Philippines. The U.S. Departments of Defense and State assess the strategic value, then Congress reviews and approves the deal. Once authorized, the ship undergoes inspection, refurbishment, and removal of sensitive technology. Legal agreements are signed, outlining terms and costs. Filipino sailors receive intensive training in the U.S. to master the ship's systems. This hands-on preparation is crucial for a smooth transition. The transfer culminates in a formal ceremony, with the Philippine flag raised as the ship begins its new mission. It's a powerful symbol of partnership and shared purpose. The transfer of a warship sends significant ripples across the vast Indo-Pacific, a region already marked by strategic competition and shifting alliances. This single move is more than a simple military gesture. It signals a recalibration of power and intent that is felt by nations near and far. Southeast Asian neighbors like Vietnam and Malaysia interpret the transfer as a clear sign of U.S. commitment to regional security. These countries, often navigating complex maritime disputes, may now be encouraged to seek similar support or deepen their own defense ties with Washington, hoping to bolster their own security postures. For smaller nations, the move is reassuring. It demonstrates that alliances and partnerships with larger powers can help balance regional power dynamics, offering a sense of protection and diplomatic leverage in an increasingly contested environment. China, however, is expected to criticize the transfer, labeling it as provocative and destabilizing. Beijing views such actions as direct challenges to its influence and territorial claims, and will likely respond with strong rhetoric and increased military presence. This development further underscores the ongoing and intensifying U.S.-China rivalry in the region, where both powers vie for influence and strategic advantage, raising the stakes for all involved. Meanwhile, key U.S. allies such as Japan, Australia, and South Korea welcome the transfer. They see it as a concrete step towards strengthening regional security architecture and deterring potential aggression, reinforcing their own security commitments. ASEAN's response is likely to be measured and cautious, reflecting its tradition of consensus and careful diplomacy. The bloc will weigh the benefits of enhanced security against the risks of escalating tensions. For the Philippines, a stronger navy means not only better protection of maritime resources and economic interests, but also greater confidence in asserting its rights in contested waters. The move boosts national morale, reinforcing a sense of sovereignty and pride among the Filipino people, and signaling a renewed commitment to national defense. For the United States, this transfer solidifies its role as the security partner of choice in the region, deepening military and diplomatic ties with key allies and partners. Ultimately, the transfer has far-reaching consequences for diplomacy, security, and economic stability throughout the Indo-Pacific. One ship, many ripples, each wave shaping the future of the region in ways both seen and unseen. Security experts widely praise the warship transfer as a smart, mutually beneficial move, emphasizing its potential to enhance regional stability and strengthen alliances. Dr. Evelyn Reed notes it's about investing in a partner and creating a stable maritime environment, which is crucial for maintaining peace and fostering economic growth in the region. Retired Admiral James Stavridis calls the ship a force multiplier, filling a critical gap for the Philippine Navy and enhancing its ability to respond to regional threats and challenges. The vessel's advanced sensors and combat systems offer a decisive upgrade, providing the Philippines with cutting-edge technology to monitor and protect its maritime interests. However, some experts caution that one ship won't shift the overall balance in the South China Sea, where tensions remain high and power dynamics are complex. Dr. Richard Chen warns that China's naval power still dwarfs the Philippines, highlighting the need for strategic alliances and continued investment in defense capabilities. The transfer must be part of a broader, long-term strategy. Diplomacy, economic development, and coalition building are essential to ensure lasting peace and security. Others worry about the risk of escalation in disputed waters, where misunderstandings could lead to unintended confrontations. Responsible management and open communication with Beijing are essential to avoid conflict, ensuring that all parties remain committed to peaceful resolutions. These expert views highlight both the benefits and the complexities of the move, underscoring the importance of a nuanced approach to regional security. The transfer is a step forward, but not a cure-all. requiring ongoing commitment and collaboration to achieve its full potential. Success depends on careful strategy and partnership, with all stakeholders working together to build a secure and prosperous future. Despite the celebration, challenges remain for both nations. The ship's long-term maintenance and operation requires significant sustained investment from the Philippines. Without proper funding, the vessel risks becoming inactive. Training is another hurdle. Operating a modern warship demands a skilled, continuously trained crew. The Philippine Navy must build a robust training pipeline and retain talent. Logistics and supply chains for parts and ammunition are complex and must be developed in partnership with the U.S. Local maintenance capabilities are essential for operational readiness. Diplomatic risks also loom. The ship's presence could heighten tensions with China. Clear rules of engagement and professional conduct are vital to avoid escalation. The U.S. and Philippines must coordinate messaging to reassure the region. Navigating these challenges will test the strength of the partnership. The real work begins now. This warship transfer is more than a transaction. It's a catalyst for deeper U.S.-Philippine cooperation. Expect more ambitious joint exercises and enhanced interoperability. The vessel's success could lead to future defense agreements and technology sharing. Ongoing training and support are vital for maximizing the ship's potential. Both nations must invest in personnel, maintenance, and infrastructure. This shared responsibility defines a true partnership. The transfer affirms the U.S. commitment to regional peace and a rules-based order. It strengthens a key ally and sends a clear message to the world. As the ship sails under a new flag, it carries hope for a safer, more stable future. The alliance adapts to new challenges, forging a path toward prosperity and security. The spirit of partnership endures, lighting the way forward.